see so many familiar faces. And before that, before my speech, I need to especially thanks AVP for their support in the past 2 years. Because AVP is, I can tell that AVP is a very honorable partner for Kaspersky in Malaysia. We are doing quite well in the enterprise sector with the effort of AVP. And I'm sad to say so that I miss Mr. Siva. And I have confidence in Mr. Ganesh as well. In the future, we will do better in Malaysia enterprise sector with the effort of AVP and Kaspersky together. And today, I see so many people and around here, I can tell you that I feel impressed. Kaspersky is a company, it's a not very old company. We only have our 14th anniversary later in August. And I can tell you is now we are the number 4 antivirus solution provider in the world. Of course, our focus is to do even better. Our target is in 2014 to 2015 to become the number 1 in all sectors in antivirus industry. We are planning to be more aggressive in the coming few years. We are not just going into the consumer sector. We are going to the enterprise sector as well. As you know, maybe you think that Kaspersky is very famous in the consumer side at this moment. But I can tell you that it's not really true. Over 30% of our total revenue is come from enterprise side. Some people maybe have experience when they go to the customer will tell them that, is Kaspersky a consumer company? No, definitely not. But our focus is in consumer in the past few years. This is true. Because we believe something, we believe that we need to do things step by step. Although we have very good products in consumer side as well as enterprise side, we think we need to do things one step by one step. First, we need to build our brand awareness. This is why we put most of our resources in the consumer side. Nowadays, I think no people will ask you questions. In the old days, maybe for 4 or 5 years ago, when you go to customers, you said, I have something I want to discuss with you about Kaspersky. I think the first question the user will ask you is, what Kaspersky sell? Oh, what are they? They sell donuts, okay? Because we have K and green in color, just like crispy donut, right? But for today, when you talk to the customer, I don't think the question will ask you, what Kaspersky is. They will ask you, what can you offer to me? Why? Because we are really good in our brand awareness at this moment. When you go to the computer mall, when you go to the computer center, okay, nobody will hesitate to tell you, Kaspersky is one of the top antivirus provider in the world. We are number 1 in Asia, we are number 1 in Europe, as well, we are number 1 in the world. Very interesting that everybody knew that Kaspersky is from Russia, okay? And of course, when you're talking about Russian, we all think about they fight against each other with the US. It's natural. But I can tell you that last quarter, it's not Q1, last quarter, it's Q4. We beat all the US brands in the US. We are the best seller in the consumer side in US. This is how we do things. Okay, and our focus is not just very simple, want to be number 1 in the consumer side, of course. This is only the first step. And this year, our strategy will be different in the whole world. We will more focus, not more focus. We will put most of our resources in focusing in enterprise sector. We are the number 1 in the consumer side at this moment. In order to be number 1 in antivirus industry, we need to conquer, we need to be number one in the enterprise side. More dinner, more customer discussion with you all. If you have anything on our support, luckily, we have our distributor, AVP. AVP is a very experienced distributor in Malaysia. And with our focus, with our strategy, we think very soon in Malaysia, we're not just number one in the consumer side. We will be number one in the consumer or also in the enterprise sector as well. And I hope we can grow together, make sure that you can share the success of Kaspersky. And because I don't want to talk too much now, okay. But at the end, I want to tell you that our strategy is focused in partner. It's not talking about I come to you and then you see me maybe next year, next quarter, and then you ask me for support, definitely nothing. You can see our office, our headquarters for total Southeast Asia is in Malaysia. It's not in Singapore. It's not in Thailand. It's in Malaysia. We will put more resources in the enterprise sector, include more engine, include more resources in order to make it success, just like our consumer side in Southeast Asia. And I hope that if you need anything, you can go to AVP, you can go to us, you can go to wherever you can. I definitely will help you in order to get what you want. And I can tell you is that this year, our target will be more concentrated in enterprise. Therefore, I understand that if you're talking about enterprise, you really sometimes need our support in order to capture the business together with the end user. Sometimes the end user will say that, have you really supported by Kaspersky? Have you ever visited me with Kaspersky person? I can promise you that if you need anything, include our human resources, include our sales support, include our technical support, we will be here. Just let me know, and we will do more together in Southeast Asia, in Malaysia. And last, I really thank you all to join this event. I hope that this is only a start. If you need anything, don't hesitate. Our office in Malaysia, you need everything, you can go to AVP. AVP is very experienced distributors. We have enough support in Malaysia to make you success with us. And I hope that we go together, and then next time, maybe next year or the year after next year, we need a bigger rooms. And we will have the customer all together to have the event together, not just the reseller alone. And don't hesitate, if you need anything, give me a call, contact me, contact my staff. And last, one more thing. I think we are talking about focusing partner. And I will work with AVP, Mr. Ganesh, and then I will work with him together with you all, one by one, to see what you need. We will not just like the old days, okay? Anything, okay, come to me, and then it's just like saying in the water, nothing happened. I think we will do more things together in a one-to-one basis, and hope that to fit all your needs separately. And thank you all, and hope you to have a nice dinner, nice evening, and a nice weekend. Thank you.